Welcome back. It is day 11 of our road to 2200, and we are at 1951. Let's find our opponent for the day and hopefully do all right. Okay, so we're going to try something a little bit differently. It's a similar opening that I'm studying, but it goes bishop e2. Okay, and they're just going to instantly play this. That's all right. So we're still going to go for this similar structure where we play like this. And yeah, they're playing everything normally. We're going to develop the knight now. Castle, and it's still the same Grand Prix ideas, but we haven't played knight c3, which, I really like because sometimes this gets in the way. So yeah, now I can castle. Okay, so they're playing for e6, knight here, which means that queen e1 is not as effective. This is what is said in the course. So we switch our plan, and that plan is to play for this break. So we're going to play c3. And now a very common maneuver in these openings is knight a3, knight c2. Also bishop here. So I'm still learning these. Like I watched like an hour on this, but yeah. So we go there. This is a move at some point, but I think we can just keep going with the knight here. Now we control this square. The bishop's going to come out, and we're going to try and push this at some point. And yeah, the bishop is bad for now, but it'll come alive at some point. And I could be playing these moves completely wrong, but who knows? Because this is my first time ever playing it. All right, so we obviously can't push right now because it just takes. So bishop here. If they ever play this, we can just push through. So I think the move is bishop here. They might want to go for something like this, but I would say that we just ignore it. Okay, the bishop's coming to the open file. Can I push now? Takes. The knight can't take. Oh, but this pawn will hang. Okay, we gotta be careful of this. Yeah, and this is where the unfamiliarities come in, because I'm not really familiar with this kind of position here. So I know this is a maneuver. Could also play king here. Bishop back. I don't know if I want to go here, though, because this diagonal is gonna be killer, maybe. But we're gonna do it. I saw this maneuver within in the course, so just the point is we want to put the bishop on g1. I mean, I'm very happy if they push, so not gonna worry about that. Okay, they're playing ultra quick. Ultra quick. I don't really know what I want to do. Maybe bring the queen up. Also, it supports these pushes, which you might want to do at some point, but not with this bishop here. But we can always rotate this way. Although now the knight's here, so maybe I wanted to play knight here so that I could get the bishop to this square. Hard to tell. Do I want to push? We're using a lot of time here. I'm going to play queen over. Yeah, they push, but I'm not really afraid. Let's play rook b1. If they take, we get the open file. I don't think this is very good for them. The bishop is coming here. Fair. So I could play this and try to trade it. Just here takes. Knight takes. I think we can actually play this. If they want to trade bishops, then we'll be fine. All right. The board is like cleared. I don't think this is really how we're supposed to play this opening. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see with the engine. Like I said, new opening. You're gonna have trial and error. Yeah, now they want to trade. Don't really have to respond to that though. This would just create a weakness on the square, but if I go here takes, that could be decent. It does give these squares though, but then his bishop is bad. This might be a little impatient, but we're gonna play it. And now that there's no bishop on this diagonal, it might actually be worth, trying to attack on the king side, because that's one of the plans. I think they're trying to immediately go here. Does it make any sense to do this? No, I don't think so. Let's just trade. I mean, they're just going to take with the rook, I guess. We're going to have happy days. I go here. I mean, we're just threatening to win a pawn. So probably queen protects. Or knight protects. That makes sense. Takes, knight takes. Does that attack anything? Not really. Let's take and then bring the other rook. Oh, okay. They try to protect with the pawn. We can push. We got 4 minutes versus their 7. This is a move. Kind of. Not a move that I really want to play, but a move. I'm going to play it. Yeah, they take, but I can just do this. Take. Then this is getting pinned. A little bit uncomfortable. I can never push because there's this. And now maybe bishop here could be strong. Winning the pawn, but also just maybe not even taking. Going for this. Alright, they go for the pin. So I'm going to take the knight. Why can't I take this? The pin doesn't really work, does it? We take, then they take. Okay, so it kind of does. Oh, but they can immediately just take. Right. But then I'm going to win this pawn. But then we have a weak pawn here. A little sus. We do have an outside pass pawn. I wonder what plan they'll go for. Okay, they want to just trade. I can just take, and then take. Yeah, push the pawn. And then I want to play bishop here and get this in, to be honest. Probably protect this, though. Wait a minute, I have an idea. They can't actually take. It's check. Then they have to go here and they get pinned. So I think I might play this move. Check. Yeah, I think they missed this idea. Because now we get the rook. Of course we'll take. Then we just slide back. Hit this. But it's gonna be difficult. We're just gonna push P. Okay, let's go here. Threaten to push. They have to give up the bishop. And their pawns aren't gonna be that quick. Once we get rid of this, it'll be okay. Down, 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 down. Yeah, king comes up. We're gonna push. They get a sack. And now I'm gonna actually just take this pawn. So they want to go here. But I think if I go here, they push. We just go here. They can't really get through because of this pawn. They can't push this pawn. Like they go here, I just play this. As long as my king is protecting, we will be good. Dude is just stalling. Okay, why do people do this? Do they think that I just left the game and I'm not coming back or something? Like, they made me wait 4 minutes, and yeah. So if I go here, check, we can just go up. So let's go ahead and do this. There's nothing that they can do. If they try to go here, I'll just cut the king off probably. And as soon as they play that, the king comes here and stops both pawns. Yeah. They waited 4 minutes in hopes that I would just be gone, but we are patient. Whoa, oh my gosh. I did not expect this. We played with a 94% accuracy. My opponent played with a 90. That is insane. Okay, so yeah, we're going for, like, this might look weird to you guys, but I got a course because if you guys don't know, I just became a chess.com streamer. And when you become a chess.com streamer, they give you a free course on Chessable. So I figured, the Grand Prix is great. I love the ideas, but people know how to play against it. So I picked up a course for something similar. And yeah, this is it. So we're basically going for the plans here. And I know in these kind of setups, when they go for this, that you don't go for the typical Grand Prix attack, which I think in my normal Grand Prix, I would still do. And it just doesn't work because they've pushed the pawn and now there's no F5 push. So the beautiful thing about this opening is you haven't played knight c3. A lot of the times, knight c3, I feel like I wish I didn't play. Same with the bishop move out here. So, I think I'm going to like this opening a lot. It's similar, has the same kind of ideas, so I don't really need to learn too much more, but a little bit. And now it already wanted you to play d4 apparently. But I know this is a common maneuver, and the Grandmaster who is teaching it, or teaching this course, said that you should just be patient with this, but I mean, you can play this, but then they just quickly start targeting it. So we go for this, very patient. As you can see, the moves are kind of intertwined here. Knight here, bishop here. It's the same kind of plan. You're trying to play for d4. And we play king over because I just know that this is a maneuver. We're just trying to rotate the bishop back. It's just safer there. It's not going to be a target at any point. Maybe it's... Yeah, okay. So the computer agrees. I thought I was just talking some nonsense there for a second, like trying to justify my king h1, but the computer agrees. So I'm happy to see that. I just spilled coffee on my beard. Yeah, so it wants d4, but I'm just being patient. They take, and now we go d4. They trade the knight, takes, and now they offer trade. We should go g4 here. Now that this bishop is not here, I can understand. But when the bishop was on this diagonal, I did not really want to push the pawns. And I know one of the ideas is to still attack on the king side, so could be good reason. We trade, and then we go here. We should have moved the knight back. Does that not... Oh, because knight here, you're trying to take advantage of these dark squares. Oh, okay, I see. And yeah, once again, it really wants you to do this maneuver, and now seeing it on the board, I remember this being a very common maneuver that they talked about, but we're still learning these positions. And here we find the best move, protecting the pawn. They take, and then they sacrifice here. And this is just not really that great. They had an advantage, but they needed to play this, taking a hold of the open file. I'm not really so sure why this is so good. Maybe it's because they can bring the queen in if I don't play this. It wants DE takes, and then queen c4, getting the queen active, bringing the rook. Yeah, that makes sense. They sacrifice, probably thinking they're up a pawn, but we get this pawn. And then we push, protecting, and it was here. So I knew that this wouldn't be the best move, and I was debating on this, protecting the pawn, but then I noticed this idea where they can't actually take. And if you can give your opponent an opportunity to blunder, why not do it? So yeah, we just go check, and then we have this, and trade. And this is just completely winning because we get the bishop as well. And then, yeah, we just bring the king. We got to stop the pawns, not allow the counterplay, and we'll be golden. It was a pretty good win. Like, I didn't expect to be playing at a 94. I want to see if anybody played, like, if any Grandmaster games played this. Like, how far up did we follow some Grandmaster games? The most common move in this position is bishop e3. Yeah, which makes sense. It was kind of interchangeable, right? But literally up to this point, so we played like a Grandmaster for 9 moves. I love to say that. There's 2 moves that black has played, like Grandmaster games. It's knight c2. Knight c2, what? Sorry. Knight c2 was played by me. And then f5 is what black has played. And when I say Grandmaster games, I don't mean Grandmaster. I mean Master. Master games. Sorry. Anyways, it was a good game. Let's go ahead and play a second one. All right, we find somebody called Mikaut. We have the white pieces again. Will we see another Sicilian? No. e4, e5, knight c3, and we got c6. All right, we're going to develop our bishop. Can I play this? Takes. I think I could still go for this. But can they take here? Takes. Check here. Yeah, no, I think I can still play f4. It's just if they take, we have to go here. Which is fine. I get into like a king's gambit kind of position. Alright, so they're playing d6. I don't see why I don't just develop my knight. Same thing applies. Well, now if they go here, we can just push. So let's develop the knight, covering this key square. This wins a pawn. I don't really see why we would not play that. Can they do that? What about just castles? Oh, because, yeah, they just take. I see. But hold on a second. No. Never mind. Here, castles? I mean, they're threatening to go check. So if I castle, I think I have to castle here. And then they just take the pawn back. It'll be okay. Oh, they don't even take the pawn. Really? Takes, they go here. I mean, the knight doesn't really want to be here though, does it? Let's take another pawn. I could even consider this, maybe? No. I think we just play for the center. We go here. There's no sacrifice. We just take. Although the queen can come in. It might actually be a little bit suspect here. Okay, I'm going to play this. They might sacrifice. Sacrificing looks pretty interesting here, to be honest. Can I protect? Like, let's say that takes, queen comes in. Is there a way to protect this? No, they don't. They just go for that. Interesting. I'm a little bit afraid of the sacrifice, to be honest. Takes, and then I think I just want to play here. That's the plan. I'm scared of sacrifices here, so we're not going to allow it. Bishop goes back. Now, there is discovery on this knight. Actually, wait a minute. Where's the knight go after this? Here. Can't go here. Has to go here, and then we can just take that. Yeah, but we sack. Their king is wide open. Oh no, this is not looking too great. Here, if this, we just take. No. I think now we go here. Trying to utilize these squares. I think that is a good idea. And now we can play queen d2, attacking the pawn, because if here we can just take, and trade everything. Be up a couple pawns. Check, here takes, rook takes. Don't love it. Could go here. Why not just go here? Protect. If they try to push, we can go for c4. They can't just take the pawn, because then we take here. Okay, they stop c4. Maybe we play for this, though. I mean, our position is really, really good. What if we just try for this maneuver? Here. I mean, I can just trade everything. We're so much better here. Yeah, but now we go knight here. We have checks all over the place. Here we just play something like, I don't even know. I don't know what we do. We'll see. We got 6 minutes. So we'll see what happens and then go off of that. Okay, they protect the pawn. I can just slide over attacking this. If this takes here, I mean, this feels really good. This would also be really good, but I think this is even better because how do you protect this? Here, they go here, we just take that, and then we're getting in with the queen. So I'm going to go here. They don't have this move. Of course, they can try to play this, but we would just go here first. And that f6 squared. Okay, yeah, they go for that, but we just take this. Queen's getting in. And then maybe just here. I mean, they can take with check, I guess. Maybe we just play solid, go here. Let's protect the pawn. And then we want to play knight f6. Here we can just do this. And then that comes with ideas of going here and checkmating on h7. Queen comes in. What do they want with that? I mean, we just jump in with the knight. Should we trade first? We should probably trade first. I mean, this rook's not doing anything, but now let's just do this. Oh, I see. They want to go here. I almost missed this idea. Yeah, they're offering a trade of queens. I could play this, but I could just take. Like, we're up so much material that I'm just going to take. And then we can just go for mate. Let's go here, threatening some checks. Of course, if you want to trade, we'll trade. Let's bring the rook. Positionally, we're just crushing. We still have to win, though. So it's not the end of the game yet. But look at this knight. Let's go here. Try to trade the rook. They have to trade because we have this check. Also, it's good to note that we could always rotate this way too. There might have been a cleaner way to do this, but we should be solid. They might even push, stopping this. No, they want to go here. But can't I just play this? It stops this push. Now let's put the knight on this square. Threaten to infiltrate here. This doesn't do anything. It's quite annoying. Let's just bring the rook. We made this a little bit harder than we needed to. I want to play this and this. Now once the knight moves, we can go check. Take this pawn. No checks. This is always an idea now. Just activate the rook. Knight goes there. Okay, maybe we offer a queen trade. Or a rook trade. Let's go for that. Yeah, but is this not like almost mate? Okay, I'm just gonna move the king now. Just go check. Here, and that's mate. So GG. Nice. We got 2 nice wins here. I feel like I played pretty sharp today. All right, we played with an 86 in this game. I've only played with a 75. So yeah, I guess it already wants d4. We've seen this many times. I just like to get the bishop out, just development. But I mean, you can't really go wrong with this. They can't tempo the queen, so maybe I should remember this because it's a +1 advantage in literally 5 seconds. But Anyways, we go for this, and then we're just worse after f4. Trade. This is a huge mistake. But we needed to just take. But I thought they were going to go like this. But we have g3. Ah, I see. So we could have just took 2 pawns. But it's very complex. We just got our king safe, and then we take the pawn. And now I was very worried here that they were going to take. And I didn't see what I should do here. Oh my, that's actually nasty. You just go back, you idiot. Not to mention you could just take this and then move, and there's no mate. I don't know what I was so worried about. Okay. And then here we just trade and then play e5. Kick the knight back. We just take, we're opening up his king. And then knight here. I was going to go for this, but I thought that they could just do this. But then just takes, and I thought they would just fix their structure. But I guess then we go here, they have to do this. Check. I mean, we're just crushing. We're only up a pawn, but I mean, the knight's coming here. Probably this. They develop, and then... Oh, then you just win the pawn. Straight up, and you're attacking another, threatening to come in. Yeah, okay. Weird oversights by me, but okay. Go here, and then we rotate the knight. Yeah, we trade. Takes. Knight here, we go into this endgame, which I'm notorious for losing these kinds of endgames, but today we did not. We brought the king, rotated the knight back, stopped the knight from coming in, and then we just kick the knight back, come in with a check, take the pawn. We're up 3 pawns, threaten some mates, go back, and then they blundered mate in 2 with check here and checkmate. Oh, we'll take it. 1967. We're hovering around the, mid 1900s. I'm happy with it. Happy with it. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in another one.